I just want to say good morning. My name is Robert, and if you stop by, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on my video just to see what I have to say. So, what I want to talk about is ascension. Uh, Ascension by any other name is still ascension. Okay. Sometimes it's referred to as being woke, the awakening. You are awake. Um, to me, ascension is change. Okay, out with the old and in with the new. Okay, out with the old and in with the new. You have to get rid of old things before you can bring new things in. Okay, again, get rid of old so you can bring in the new. So that's what ascension is. Uh, so we're talking about the ascension, our ascension, the ascension of the earth, your ascension. Okay, and ascension is personal. Okay, ascension is personal. Each person have their own ascension path to take. Each person has their own ascension path to take. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is talking about the truth. For you to get into your path and for you to understand ascension, we're going to talk about some truths that will kind of get you lined up, get you headed towards what ascension is, what it means for you. And we'll start that in this video by reviewing some true statements, okay? In society that we're in, nobody hardly ever wants to hear the truth anymore, but we're going to tell the truth. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and make my video. I'm not going to worry about any reprisals. I know it's not going to match with everybody. I'm not attempting to try to convince anybody of anything. In this video, I'm just going to tell the truth. And any video I make going to be about truth and giving you uh, from research, from understanding, from prayer, uh, from seeking God, what truth is, what the truth is. Okay. Now, I'm going to speak exactly what's on my mind and what's in my heart because I don't have to worry about reprisals, right? At least not from you anyway. We know there's. Okay, anyway, we won't bring that up. Okay, now, believe me, I can get straight to the point and I don't have to pull any punches. Okay, believe me, I won't. Why? Because of the quintessential phrase, time is of the essence. That phrase won't cut it any longer because this is the last time around. This is the last time around. Okay? I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to scare anyone. Okay? I'm going to speak the truth. But that does not mean that the truth won't scare you. Okay? Uh, again, I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm going to speak the truth. And the truth may or may not scare you. Okay? But we're going to give it to you just like it is. Okay, I've written myself some notes. So I'm going to try to, I may just start reading through these just so I can get through one clear session of this without ad-libbing too much. Okay, by truth, I don't mean my truth. I'm not talking about what I believe against what you believe or how you believe it. Okay, if an ostrich stick its head in the sand, there is no way for it to know what is happening around it. So I'm going to stand right beside you and let you know what is going on around you. That's what these videos are. I'm going to paint you a picture of the truth. Then you decide what you want to do. Raise your head and deal with it all, or don't move and hope for the best. So without any delay, ready or not, here we go. So our first truth, and to follow up on the previous statement, whatever it is that made you stick your head in the sand did not disappear. Your wish for it to go away was fruitless, and now it is here to separate your head from your body. This is literal and figurative. So when I say it's here to separate your head from your body, I mean literally and figuratively. Okay? While you were wishing, it had all the time it needed to set you up for the kill. The second truth. Well, I had some more on the first truth. How you say that is setting you up for the kill? Well, the big bad wolf, the battle cry of your enemy, that loud, boisterous bully. Or it may have used the sheep clothing ploy, acting like a friend with, while all the while behind his back, there's a knife in his hand, waiting for the perfect moment to do the deed. Now let's get to number two, the second truth. There is an event that has been heading our way, heading the way of the earth. It's called a geomagnetic reversal, a pole reversal, and preceding events that are similar to what's called the Keratin event. So those things are at our heels. They are right at our doorstep. The third truth, there is a creator. Yes, there is a creator who created everything. Since he made it, no one can tell him what to do. All of the universe, all existence, all ideas of existence are created and maintained by the creator. Okay, fourth truth. You were placed here on earth by the creator. Why? To learn lessons that the creator wanted you to learn. Love is the primary lesson, but not like the love as is thought of today, nor as it's taught by the church today. Okay. Now, the fifth truth, Jesus or Yeshua, as some might like to say, either one of those are his names. He's referred to Jesus, the Lord, the Christ, all the same. His teachings have not been taught. Okay, the teachings that Jesus taught have not been completely taught. Matter of fact, they've been almost left out. In other words, the real truth, the thing that would set you free so that you understand, has not been taught. But not to fear, Yeshua himself through a woman, and this is a woman, and God talked to us, and he talked to this woman, and he gave her things to write. So we will go through those things that he gave to that woman. And those things teach us again and makes it plain. He makes it plain himself exactly what he was teaching then and wanted you to know. Okay, we're going to rush right along here. Our sixth truth, you are a spiritual being having a physical experience, not a physical being trying to obtain a spiritual experience. God is not out there somewhere. He is inside of you, and that is where he should be. 7, the earth has been through several ascensions before this one, but this one is the final time to learn this lesson of love. The 8th truth, each of us have our own personal ascension to accomplish, but you can support the ascension of your close bloodline. The 9th truth, the coming event serves as the end of our school session for this age. 10, God has always been with us. you, excuse me, 10. God has always been with you and will always be with you. Since He is your Father, our Father, and my Father, He has never left us. This is why we, without hesitation, from the depths of our soul, let out the cry, "Oh my God." And it rings out to the universe. My Father is only a breath away. Your Father is only a breath away. Our Father is only a breath away. 11. The 11th truth. So since you are your Father's child, you can never die. Your human body can cease to function, but your spirit and soul will always be with your Father. Throughout all the ages, we have either returned to our Father or reincarnated to try and learn the lessons that we did not do so well on in our previous incarnation. If this is so, then why all the commotion, you ask? Well, when you pass your classes in school, you get a grade. The test you take at the close of the school year determines if you go to the next grade with your friends or get left behind. The same is true with Ascension. The higher you ascend, the more you feel accomplished. So what happened, you may ask? Our 12th truth. Some bullies came along and took your lunch money, and you have to get it back. God requires you to get your lunch money back. Your Father requires you to get your lunch money back. So what's the big deal? What's the catch? The catch is you have to do it with love. There you go. You have to do it with love. But why? Several reasons. Okay. First, when you screwed up, your Father forgave you. And He showed you ways to do things. He showed you ways that you could do things better once you acknowledge that you screwed up. Okay. The second reason, once you know how to love and get your lunch money back with love, then He can count on you to know what love is. He can trust you to know what love is, and to know that you will know how to treat others who He also made. What are you saying? There are untold number of Father's creations throughout the universe, and He needs to know when you meet your sister and brother or your fellow creations that our Father made, you know how to act. Same as your mother. They teach you things. They say you can't go nowhere because you don't know how to act. Okay. Now the third reason is because of free will. Free will is an opportunity given only to the human beings on planet Earth. It's given to humans to work through, to show and to teach the rest of His creation His next wise purpose. So we are the measuring stick and the gifts that He is ready to uncover to those who learn what love and respect is. So this is the reason the bully provides a test for you to experience what you have learned, or for you to show what you have learned about love. Now, 14th truth. If you made it this far and it's starting to make sense, then you have now awakened. That's right. You are now awake to the truth. And you stand at the start of the path to ascension. Okay. 15th truth. Now, if you choose to continue and join the rest of us who are on our ascension path, welcome. Come on in. Get ready because you will need to recover from where you have fallen and reach a certain height to pass through the event. New terminology, new books, relearning, forgiving, connecting back with your spiritual self, and overcoming the negative forces who will undoubtedly refuse to let you go. That's what you have to look forward to next. Not to worry though. Time is short, but you will have all the help you need and not from human beings. We each have to attend to our own ascension before we can come together for the next step of the physical journey. Once our ascension is complete, we can team up to help with the ascension of the planet, provided there is still time before the event happens. If so, we can do what is called a capstone project for graduation. So those are 15 truths, and it may be more, but those are the ones that are, to me, that are prominent and that you need to hear right now to get you on the road and to get you through this process where the thought of being woke is kind of confusing or to that point. Next time I will discuss how the bullies took your lunch money and the latest shenanigans that they're up to keep the roost going. Then we will go over the event. We will go in detail on the event. And then we will correlate all that we know with the script. And the script I refer to is the Bible that we have now. Then we will go over Yeshua's complete remake or retelling of his teachings to complete the going over of all the truths that are before us and that are placed in front of us. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for listening. If you stopped by, hope it wasn't too long. Next time, that's what we'll go through, and I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you with all the love, with unconditional love, total unconditional love in my heart. Thank you.